Yo, what's up everyone, Akaraien here, coming with a new video. Today we're going to talk about Little Mac's Ledgetrapping. This is a more in-depth guide on how to actually master Ledgetrap overall, so this will also be more of a raw edit. So if you haven't seen anything else Mac related and you're still just picking up the character, please watch a beginner's guide first before watching this video, because this is more going in-depth on everything. This will also be a raw edit, meaning I will not edit a lot of things in this and just show live examples in itself. Also, before this video begins, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you haven't already, please consider doing so. It's free and you can always change your mind. Today we're going to use the training mod pack, so if you do not have the training mod pack, you can still kind of practice this and get a feel for it by using the options of the training mode, but as in like, oh yeah, use jumping for jumping, use F smash for like an attack, use nothing in order to get a normal Getup. The only thing you can't really practice is roll Getup, which is unfortunate, but in this case scenario we can, so I can showcase it. So let's get right into it. So let's have Byleth infinitely shield, and we're just gonna take her as an example because she has an atrocious attack Getup, so I'll show an example of that later. But yeah, basically we're gonna go over every single option, like neutral Getup, attack Getup, jump, and roll, and what are the optimal ways to punish them or cover them pretty much. So first things first, when playing a Ledgetrap as Little Mac, you have to be really patient, which means you're mostly just going to walk around here and not really run around, because this is roundabout the area where people have stage control over, or people can move and gain stage control. So roundabout, like up until here, is where most characters can go. So Mac can still cover all of these by like covering landings and whatnot. And the only way to really cover this is by stopping it with walk, because running here takes forever. So if you're trying to cover someone with a run, it will take longer than just walking and punishing it. So yeah, so let's get right into the first option, which is neutral Getup. So neutral Getup, what you try to mostly aim for is, it heavily depends on what the opponent goes for. For the most part, one thing to note, if you're on neutral Getup, there is one frame where you can get hit during the neutral Getup animation. So if you're lucky enough, or if you know the timing just well enough, as a Little Mac, as a whatever, you can hit your opponent there and there. But for the most part, what people will choose as an option is either roll, spot dodge, or just simply shield. For the most part, it is shield. So what you can do is you can just obviously normal grab them and throw them off stage again, get them to throw out another option, you wait, you grab them again, right? Pretty simple. So that's the first thing you can cover with. The second thing you can cover it with is a roll cancel grab. If you don't know how to do this, just look up a tutorial on roll cancel grabbing. But basically it is dashing into a roll and then pressing the A button, so like this. So what you can do is you can go on right here, like trying to cover roll, and as soon as they neutral get up, you can go for it and try to hit them for it. So yeah, pretty much that is one way to do it. The other thing is trying to hit a down tilt. So if you would hit the timing, it's pretty precise. Again, you only have one frame right there, and you do down tilt into side B, you throw them off stage again. Another thing would be to try to cover both roll and neutral Getup, so you can position yourself whatever you think is more likely, and then just turn around and do the up tilt right here, or in that case right here, right? And you try to keep your opponent off and get them to hit them. That is one thing that works absolutely well. So the only other thing is you can try to go for a frame 1 F smash, which is pretty precise, but it can be very rewarding if you get it. And can obviously kill. So yeah, those are mostly the coverage options for neutral Getup that I would like to go for. The other option, which is at high percent, which you can go for, is to try to cover with a Backthrow, because Backthrow does kill his Little Mac. So if you go behind your opponent right here, boom, they're dead. Right, so at higher percents, that is an option that you can use. But for the most part, I would advise you to go for a grab, a roll cancel grab, down tilt to side B, F smash, or up tilt. Those are the options that you definitely should use with neutral Getup. Alright, moving on to the next thing, which is attack Getup. So for attack Getup in itself, what you try to go for is mostly just punishing it. So if you know they're going to do it, what you have is a 19 to 25 frame window of punishing it. So let's have her do attack. So if you know it's going to happen and you shield here, you can usually punish it when you're close by with an up smash. So that was a bad example right now because their attack Getup really sucks. So right here, you can kill him with that. What you also can do is you can do down to the side B. Alright, that was a bit too high, but let's get her back. You can do down to the side B. You can just simply do an F tilt. You can also do KO punch if you really want to. At like lower percents is pretty efficient. If you have a KO punch at lower percents, you can't go for this. So let's just have her be at like 40 and she tries some dumb shit, right? She's instantly dead. For off stage. And as you can see, she couldn't shield it. She couldn't shield it at all, so this was within timing, so you can let go of shield and do that. The only other thing you can try to go for is if you do non-shield, you can try to go for a whiff punish. So if you're right here, do it again. If you're right here and you position yourself in roll distance, if they still do it, you can try to go for a dash attack, or honestly, F smash also does the job, right? There's several other things you can do, but on shield, your best options are either up smash, down tilt to side B, and KO punch / F tilt, depending on the percentage, honestly. It heavily depends on the situation. For the most part, what I would try to go for is as much damage output as possible. So at low percents it's up smash, at mid percents it's down tilt to side B, and at high percents it's just to kill. So those are the things I would go for in itself. Another thing I would love to go over is Ledgedrop Attack, but we unfortunately don't have anything for this in the training mod pack or anything. So Ledgedrop Attack is pretty much you let go of ledge and then you go with an aerial, or in Max case with a special. So honestly, the best advice I can give you is just if you think this is gonna happen or you know it's gonna happen, either run back and whiff punish F tilt it, right? That's an option, or you can still try to smash it, or another option is just to try to shield it and then up smash. That for the most part works because they can't really cross up through the shield on Ledgedrop Attack. That doesn't work ever, so that is something I would do personally. Okay, the next thing would be jump. This one's gonna be a bit more complicated timing wise, but it is definitely still possible. So for jump in itself, what you go for, or what you try to go for, are two things. Either F tilt, catching them with F tilt while jumping is a thing. So let me just try to demonstrate it. If I know someone's jumping, I always try to go for this. It's just the timing in itself is pretty hard, especially when you don't know when they will jump. But there you go. Right, this can kill, and also it is very good to just throw them off stage. Another option that works is to go into roll distance and go for a side B. It's a bit riskier, but they can kill at high percents, so if you know they're going to do it, you can just stand here, catch them, and kill them. Yeah, with jump there isn't really much to cover in itself, because Mac doesn't have the best aerial options in the game. So you can also try to go for an up air, that's totally legit, or like just wait for them to land instead. So let's have me use an up air, right? Try to catch them right there. Or you try to catch them while they land, that is also totally fine. Right, and then you throw them off stage again. It's just, there's not really much options to cover with side B, but they're pretty effective if you know what you're doing. F tilt is really good, as I said. And something really risky is you could try to go for a KO punch if you're really certain they're gonna jump, but I would not advise that. That is something I go for like once in a year, but if it hits, it hits. Okay, the last coverage option for this is roll, which roll is a bit more complicated in itself, but yeah, as a first set you can do up tilt and then you can combo up tilt into up B. So that is the thing, as I said beforehand, that totally works. You can do up tilt to up B, you can combo into that, get her to try to land, F tilt dead. A couple other options that work are obviously you can try to hard read F smash them. So either reverse like this, or just as a read in itself, like that, to throw them back off stage. I would honestly advise to do that, because it puts them in a worse position than just doing this. Like this right here can put them into a jab lock situation, which is good, but like technically what you want is you want to keep someone as far away from the stage as possible. So when you're doing this, you're trying to keep them away as much as you can and not try them to get back on stage control at all. So you just keep your ground here and then try to push them off stage again. Get them to do the dumb option again, punish them, kill them for it. That's pretty much what you always try to go for as Mac. Never try to give them stage control at all, even if it's damage rewarding. You can get more damage off of just ledge trapping. Yeah, so the other thing is you can also do a grab if you can't get this in time because you reacted a little bit too late. What you can do is instead of going for up tilt, you can just grab them if you think they're gonna shield, throw them back, and you can up tilt, get them to air dodge, F smash them. Run into F smash is also an option, as I said. The options are literally endless. You can try to go for a turnaround down tilt right here into side B. That works too. But overall, I feel like your safest bet for roll is to just use up tilt or grab back throw. And if you're really trying to hit someone for it, down angle F smash, and then you do a bunch of damage with down angle F smash anyway. So yeah, you're like at 107 here. You catch them again with like an F tilt or something and they're dead. Like it's pretty good. Yeah, so pretty much just to go over the flowchart again, this is like everything that Mac really has as a flowchart. It's not that hard, but like you just gotta be aware of your options and adapt to them. So in this case, let's try it again, just to give you like the rundown. What are the best options for each option itself. So for neutral Getup, grab your opponent, throw them off stage. Either that or use up tilt. Or if you're certain you're gonna hit them, down tilt to side B. Those are the things you should be going for. Attack Getup. Attack Getup, you shield it. Down tilt to side B. Either that or you up smash and or do F tilt / KO punch to finish the job. Those are the options to go for. Jump Getup. You stand here on roll distance, catch them with side B. I'm gonna do this again. Catch them with side B. Either that or you hit them with F tilt. Throw them off stage again. Keep them ground. Keep them on their toes. You can also go for aerials right here. This is fine. Right? Like up air, forward air. If you want to be safe. Side B is just a bit risky on this end really. So it is up to you. And for roll Getup, which we already discussed, but I'm just going to say it again. For roll Getup, you try to go for the following. So roll, grab them, throw them off stage, F tilt, catch them with that, throw them back, cover off up tilt to up B, or even up tilt to up smash with higher percents. That's totally legit. You can do that. Higher percents, you can just go for that combo. Was a bit too high, but you get the point. So that's pretty much the flowchart in itself. Just on a downwards note, I will type it all in the description down below, so you will see the flowchart in itself. But yeah, that is pretty much my tutorial. This is barely edited because I just feel like it's better that way. And if you do have any questions, please let me know. Alright, I will see you in the next video then. Don't forget to join my Discord if you haven't already. And I hope this was helpful. Have a good one. Bye.